Bitcoin is still trading at $63,000, and again it's happening, something that it's always happening in every bear market, guys. We're gonna have a look into that and why I believe that we're very close to the end of this bear market and that we're gonna see again much more volatile moves for Bitcoin. So be prepared for that, guys. And of course, welcome everyone on board here. My name is Alessandro the Crypto. I'm updating you here every day, whatever happens in the crypto space, especially with Bitcoin. So make sure to be subscribed on this channel for daily crypto content. And of course, also check out all links in the video description if you're interested in signing up to new crypto exchanges, or of course, also sign up to the same crypto exchange that maybe you're using since years with a new account, for example, over on Maxi Global, because on Maxi Global, of course, currently you get one of the highest deposit bonuses. And also here you can trade all the newest cryptos that are outcoming, and this is especially important for the new bull market that in my opinion will start probably by next year latest, because you want to be on exchanges where it's going with the trend. And whenever we have new trends and new coins upcoming that are trending and that are popular, it's important that exchanges are always reacting to that in order that you can trade it right away. So Maxi Global is the number one for that. If you also don't mind to do KYC, maybe check out Bybit, because also here you can get up to $30,000 in trading bonuses if you fulfill all the requirements here, of course. And also here you can get also a free Bybit debit card as well with up to 10% cash back whenever you're spending your cryptos. So also if you want to spend some cryptos, of course you can do that through Bybit. Maxi Global, I think the card is not yet out. It will be also out at some point, but not at the moment. So currently only on Bybit you can get that card. So check them out, guys. Also, if you need a crypto hardware wallet or AI trading bots, trading tools, etc., you can find everything here that is useful here in the crypto space. And of course, also join my own website, alessandrodecrypto.com, because there you can find all links as well. So here you can find basically all important videos and links that I'm uploading here every day. If you need a VPN, there is also the link to PureVPN. That's the best VPN in the crypto space, in my opinion, because it's crypto friendly. And of course, also here you get a nice discount if you use my link. So remember, guys, everything that we cover in this video is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You can lose a lot of money if you're trading in the crypto space and stock market. So always do your own research before you put the money into a trade. So we're going to start with Bitcoin, guys, on the daily time frame. And you can see that we're still safe in theory. We're still above our support here from this symmetrical triangle. So far, we didn't fell below, because if we have a daily close below 63K, it's very likely that here we're going to fall down towards 60K and probably also lower than that. The breakout target is actually lower than that. It's down here at around $59,000. And with that, potentially also testing here the 57K again, which is here at the previous lows of this bear market. So it is happening again, guys. Volatility is currently going down for Bitcoin, and this is something that we see in every bear market. In every bear market in the past of Bitcoin, let's open up here also the wave indicator for Bitcoin. Every time that we are towards the end of a bear market, Bitcoin goes into a very boring time. And very often then also it even capitulates with the last drop to the downside before it starts the new bull run. This is also something that we have seen in 2022. Here we had very little volatile moves, just going sideways all the time. Here it completely died off. And then we had one last leg down, the last capitulation phase, more or less 1 year after the cycle top was in. And then with the next recovery, we started basically the completely new bull run. And if you look at here at the wave indicator, you can see that the bull run basically started once the Bitcoin price was going sideways, and then suddenly it had a close above this median line, the purple line that is going through here. So this was in 2022. If we go back, for example, here in 2018, this was the even bear market before. Shout out to everyone that was in the space like me at that time as well. Here also, Bitcoin went very much sideways and boring here at around $6,000 in 2018, just sideways. And then also here, final capitulation phase down to the 200 weekly moving average. And then also here, once we recovered above the purple line, then we started the bull run again. Here we had a massive rally. then crash down to the purple line. I think this was a bit offset here because you can see that the Bitcoin price went way above it was supposed to be, because based on this indicator, Bitcoin shouldn't have been going higher than $7,000. But you can see that we went all the way up to 14K before then we crashed down to $3,800. So this, in my opinion, was a very, very big exception here with this breakout to the upside. Then if we go back in time here as well, in 2015, also here you can see that Bitcoin went for a very, very long time sideways, almost no volatile moves, very low moves to the upside and to the upside, until we had this last capitulation phase here, and then boom, we recovered back above the purple line here. It was always resistance, and then we started a completely new bull run into the next cycle again. So that's why I think that also this time we're going to see most likely something similar, where most likely we are going to basically see almost no volatility anymore, just sideways. And since we are already at the 200 weekly moving average and very down low here at this indicator right at the bottom, we barely went below this indicator at all in the history of Bitcoin. It would be the first time that if we dump down here, let's say to 30K, because now we are at 6K and we dump down to 30K. Same like in 2018, we dumped from $6,000 all the way down to $3,000. It would be completely offset, and something that we never have seen, that Bitcoin goes way below this indicator. So if we remain above this indicator, the bottom, or with the last capitulation or correction, maybe Bitcoin is going down to 57K, but it should not go lower than this line down here. And I think that once here the Bitcoin price starts to rally, and it goes also here above this purple line that is coming down here, currently it is sitting at around, what is it, $85,000. But of course, every week is going lower and lower until here, maybe 70K. I mean, if we go sideways here until October, November, maybe even December, then it will be somewhere down here at around 74K. And once Bitcoin is having weekly closes above and it's going above this line, even if we later on we come back down again, but the bear market is over, that means that we are about to start a completely new bull run. So it's happening again, exactly the same thing. We are seeing almost no volatility anymore in the market. Bitcoin is boring. Bitcoin is just going sideways. Maybe we even have one last flush here in September or October. I don't expect that we're going to go below 57K, but of course everything is possible here in the crypto space. But based on this indicator, the low could be eventually in already here at around 60K, and then we start a completely new bull run, especially once we are back above this purple median line of this indicator. And we don't only have to look at this indicator. Of course, you can also look at other indicators. For example, if we open up here on the monthly time frame, the EMA ribbons here. Let's see if I have it still here somewhere. This one over here, the EMA ribbons. Here on the monthly time frame, you can see that every time that we are dropping below the EMA ribbon, these purple lines here, these moving averages here, whenever we go on the monthly time frame below of it, this is basically the bottom of Bitcoin and when it's about time to buy. Of course, no financial advice, but in the past, whenever we went below of it, like here, those were the best buy opportunities for Bitcoin. Also, here we went below, here we went below, because you can see it doesn't stay for too long down there. It stays for a short amount of time, for a couple of months, and then immediately it recovers back up. Sometimes we get stronger bull runs, sometimes weaker. It always depends. But also here, most likely we're going to see then afterwards a nice recovery and continuation of this bull run. So also here, the bull run could be starting again once we have monthly closes here back within the EMA ribbons, because currently we are below of it, and the EMA ribbons are starting here at $65,700. So it's possible that also based on that we're gonna resume the bull run once Bitcoin is entering again into the EMA ribbons. The top is currently here at around 77K, and you can also see here that whenever Bitcoin is having monthly closes above the EMA ribbons, like here for example, this is the sign that we are basically ready to take off. And those moves, of course, are taking several months and years. Those aren't moves that are taking place in a few hours or days. Those moves are taking place in many, many years. All right, guys. So let's see what will happen next. But I still expect that Bitcoin here is bottoming out. And even if we see here a breakdown, I don't expect that we're going to go below the lows that we created at $57,000. Let me know what do you think in the comment section, but I think that the low is most likely in. It's also possible that here finally we're going to break out here to the upside. That's also possible that we could see here a nice breakout to the upside, test the 200 daily, or even break through immediately. But if we get here another leg down, I think that this will be a great buy opportunity. And of course, also an opportunity to put in some nice long-term trades, maybe with some longs on different exchanges. You can trade on Bybit, Mexi Global, whatever exchange you want, guys. I'm always using different exchanges to trade cryptos. Also Weeks Exchange, Casey Exchange. There are so many good exchanges that you can sign up right now with the links here. Get the maximum benefits, maximum sign-up bonuses, maximum deposit bonuses, and so on. And then, of course, be ready to trade on all exchanges to be able also to do different trades as well. All right, guys. So with that said, I'm going to wrap it up for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, make sure to be subscribed on this channel, leave a like, and join my other social media platforms over on X, Telegram, Discord, and so on. So thank you for watching, and see you all in the next one. Bye for now.